General information on culture for South Korea. First is festivals. South Korea celebrates various festivals such as Seulao, Chuseok, and Buddha's birthday. Second is arts. South Korean arts encompass traditional forms like Korean folk dance and music, as well as modern forms like K-pop, K-drama, and Korean cinema. Third is language. The official language of South Korea is Korean, which uses its own unique script called Hangul. Korean language belongs to the Koreanic language family. For the cuisine, Korean cuisine is known for its emphasis on fermented foods, spicy flavors, and side dishes. Popular dishes include kimchi, bulgogi, bibimbap, and Korean BBQ. And the last is religion. South Korea has diverse religious practices with Buddhism, Christianity, and Confucianism being the main religions. However, a significant portion of the population identifies as atheist or non-religious.
The six dimensions of culture in South Korea. Power distance. South Korea has a high power distance culture, meaning there is a strong respect for authority and hierarchy. Age and status play a significant role in social interaction and decision making. Individualism versus collectivism. South Korea tends to lean toward collectivism, where the needs of the group often take precedence over individual desires. Family and community bonds are highly valued, and harmony within the group is prioritized. Masculinity versus femininity. South Korea has a masculine culture emphasizing assertiveness, competition, and success. However, there is also an increasing recognition of the importance of femininity, particularly in nurturing and caring roles. Uncertainty avoidance. South Korea has a high uncertainty avoidance culture, meaning there is a preference for structure, rules, and clear guidelines to minimize ambiguity and risks. Long-term orientation. South Korea values long-term planning, perseverance, and deepening. There is a strong focus on education and investment in the future. Indulgence and restraint. South Korea tends to lean toward restraint, emphasizing self-discipline, moderation, and control over one desires and impulses.
Now let's move on to business etiquette. Do and don't things that we should know when we're doing business with South Korea. First, dress conservatively, opt for mute colors, and wear trail clothing in business settings. Next, be punctual. Punctuality is a sign of respect. Arrive on time for meetings and appointments. Next, bow. Bowing is a common greeting in South Korea. The deeper the bow, the more respect is shown. A slight bow is appropriate for greetings, while a deeper bow shows apology or respect to someone senior. Next, use title. Koreans place a high value on hierarchy, address people by their surname and title, such as Mr. Kim or Director Park. Next, show respect. Always be respectful to those above you in the hierarchy, and avoid interrupting or speaking out of turn. Next, give and receive gifts with two hands. This shows respect for the giver and the gifts. Gifts are not typically opened in front of the giver. Next, Use first names. Unless a close relationship is established, avoid using first name. Next, be overly boastful. Avoid bragging about yourself or your company achievements. Next, disagree openly. Koreans value harmony and may avoid direct confrontation. If you disagree, do so politely and indirectly. Next, talk business at meals. Business meals are for building relationships with for the social nicety to be over before bringing up business. Next, refill food or drink. It's considered polite to accept food and drinks offered even if you don't take much. Next, point your fingers. Pointing is considered rude. Use an open hand to gesture.
Comparison between Thai cultures and South Korean cultures. First, cultural differences. Thai cultures focusing on being together, getting along, and respecting people in charge. They influenced by Buddhism ideas of being humble and avoiding arguments. For South Korean cultures mixes own Confucian values with modern ideas, valuing being together and following authorities. Family life. In Thailand, families stick together, respecting their elder and live with extended families. They strongly believe in respecting and caring for elder families members. For South Korean families, also respect their elder a lot and have a similar belief in caring for them. They have strong family structures, which men often in charge, and everyone living together. For food and table manners, Thai has a mix of sweet, sour, salty, and spicy flavor meats for sharing. They like to fresh food and eating together use fork and spoon. For South Korean, food is bold. With many side dishes, they use chopstick and spoon, and have a strict rules in not leaving chopstick in standing in rice. Respect for elder is important during meals.
Korean culture shock to Thai. Experiencing Korean culture might be a shock for Thais due to the differences in languages, foods, social norms, and lifestyles. For example, the use of honorifics into Korean language might be unfamiliar. Korean cuisine might be special or more fermented compared to Thai food, and social etiquette like bowing and hierarchical relationships could differ. Additionally, the pace of life and emphasis on technology in South Korea might contrast with the more relaxed atmosphere in Thailand. Let's talk about Thai culture shock to Korean. Thai culture shock to Korea due to the differences in languages, social costume, and lifestyles. For instance, the hierarchical structure and formalities in Korean society may contrast with the more relaxed and informal nature of Thai culture. Moreover, the colder climate in Korea compared to Thailand may also be an adjustment along with the differences in socializing habits and leisure activities.